Welcome back, everyone. Summer is finally here, and we all want our house to reflect the new season, but we, of course, don't want to spend a bunch of money doing that.
No, we don't. So that's why we've invited interior designer John McClain with his 5 ways to freshen up any room for under $100. Good to see you.
Good to see
this is
you.
good.
It can be done.
Yes.
Don't worry.
Is it important to freshen up the house each season?
You know, I like to.
Yeah.
And these changes can apply to any room in your entire home, and for under $100, who doesn't want to do that?
Yeah, exactly. I know when you guys brought this thing in, I was like, what is that? But you have a kind of a cool concept in terms of being able to DIY it, right?
Yes. There's so many good DIY tips here, and we've all loved to go on Pinterest, and we all love to look at those things.
Yeah.
So I hope that I can give you guys some tips to kind of walk you through all of that.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and start and what that looks like.
Yeah.
I'll here and get out of your way.
So we've all done a gallery wall, or we've all attempted to do a gallery wall.
Yes, attempted is the word for me.
So most people put portraits or photographs in there. I'm suggesting you put art and turn your wallpaper or fabric into art, actually.
Oh.
So these are free. So you can get fabric and wallpaper swatches from online companies. And then instead of putting photographs in there, you get, this is fabric, this is wallpaper, this is wallpaper. Just switch out the back, put it on there, and then you have instant art on your wall.
Wow, that's really creative. And then you can change the colors too, which is important.
Again, with the seasons, you can change that out. And so it looks like a really original piece of art. And if you want to fake it, you can even sign it at the bottom if you want.
No.
All right, what else you got for us?
Yeah, so we all have these nightstands in our room of some sort. When was the last time that you changed out your nightstands? Probably not very recently.
Yeah.
But what I'm suggesting is, instead of going through all of the money to change out your nightstands, you just change out the hardware on the nightstand.
Okay, and those are everywhere. Anthropologie has good ones. And
Lowe's has them
and
even.
Lowe's,
Yes,
right.
So for $3, you can change out the entire look of your nightstand, give it a fresh new look, and again, as often as you want because it's pennies.
Right, that's great.
Now,
okay, and what about the bedding?
Yes, okay. So we all had white bedding at some point too. These are disgusting. Nobody wants them.
Okay.
No, we're going to freshen that up. We're going to bring in some blue, little pop of color. I don't do
Yes.
karate chops, so we're not going to do that, but
Right.
just fresh blue. And then also change out your throw at the end of the bed. And a double bonus with this one is that it's reversible. So you kind of get a double whammy with it, and you can switch it out as often as you want. And
So
don't forget
what
your
he was
pillows.
talking about is karate chop. My brother does this with the pillows. He's obsessed. You karate.
No.
I don't know why people love to do that. My brother's obsessed with
My
it.
wife
but
loves doing that.
okay,
Everybody
so why do you say no?
It's faux pas for me. I just think it's
okay.
overdone. I think it's this little fake designer. Sorry, all my designer friends out there, but it's overdone, and I really think we just need to go back to the way pillows are supposed to be made.
karate chops.
No karate chops in your
Okay,
pillow.
so let's go lampshade.
Yes, let's go
I
over
would
here.
never have thought about this.
Yeah, so as you get a lamp, they typically come with the boring little white shade. So I'm saying take this off with a simple 2-second change. Add some bling to it. We're bringing in the gold that we have in the rest of the room, so it adds some variety to it.
Where do you get that from, like shades like that?
You can get them at Target, you can get them at Lowe's, any of those places. And what I like about it is that it just literally pops on. So, and a lot of companies now are actually changing it out where you can buy the base separately and the shade separately, so you can actually choose it as you go and then switch it out for as often as you like.
I might do that this week.
I think
That's the way it should be.
Yeah, super simple.
And then, so we've done 4. We've got one more.
One more. Okay. So this is a little more effort on everyone's part, but it's fun. So think about if you're in a clearance section of a store and you see a lot of vases that maybe you don't love, maybe they're not as fabulous in the color. Like this one was in the blue, just like that one there.
Okay.
But I wanted to spice it up a bit. So all we do is spray paint it. Yeah.
Okay.
And the little trick is make sure that your spray paint has primer built into it or it won't stick to the actual vase itself.
So if it doesn't, you have to prime it first and then put that
Prime
in
it
there.
first
Okay.
and go. But for $3 and for just a simple spray paint and an afternoon, honestly, all of these things can be done in an afternoon, probably in an hour, and then your entire
Right, and
room
then
is
you don't have
refreshed.
to throw it, give the vase to Goodwill or whatever. You can just change it. And real quick, I want to know where you got that chair from. Remember?
Yeah, I do actually. This chair came from a company called Nuevo.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's actually from my own house.
I
so.
love it. Of course it's from your own house. Yeah, that's why I liked it.
Have a seat,
Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
it's really
And I
great.
wanted to mention, when you change out the pillows on your bed, change them out on your chair as well, because
Okay.
that's also part of
You
the
look good in that, Glenn.
Comfy there?
Nice socks,
Stay here, the rest
Glenn.
of the show.
I like your socks, by the way,
Well,
Glenn.
thank you. Yeah,
Those are pretty fancy.
Yeah,
All right.
so yeah, there you go.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely, my
now
pleasure.
I'm gonna have to work on the house this weekend. All right, for more information on John, of course, and his work, you can log on to his website. It's johnmcclaindesign.com. You can also follow him on social media. I'm already doing that on Instagram.
I love it.
John McClain Design. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Yay.